Hola. That'd be the one. Olaf. Olaf. Hola. What I want? Yeah, Bunny go side. Bunny goes off. Yes, I'm bright tonight. Tonight, baby, because today this was a day, baby. Yeah. Here we go. On to 3, 2, 1. You know, I don't tell you that. You don't see how different breath feel. I have to speak real. Mm, da, da, da. Mm, 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 mm. Absolutely. Everything you need. Oh, you said you made something. Oh, you said you need something. You didn't do that. Oh, all right. Okay, you got the 5 giving and a high 5 to the 6. Oh, they're waiting. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Ruben! Bit, 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 bit. 4 people in the chat tonight. Wagwan tonight. We usually here by ourselves. Did y'all get some breath work in? Did y'all get some breath play in? God, let's do it one more time for the people them. 3, 2, 1. That's how you feel? Wagwan Samuel Lodo. Listen, bro, you know this is probably because I just turned off the category of made for kids. I didn't even recognize that that was disabling the comments and all that. I completely forgot. It wasn't actually made for kids, but I'm saying, it's open for kids too, But I mean, children, kids, baby goats. It's all right though, right? Where's I'm from? I'm from planet Lovetron, technically, technically wrong planet Earth. True. And then in this lifetime, my generation is from Jamaica, Jamaica. Yagadayao. Ay, Brazil. Have I been to Brazil? Where did I go? Brazil. Where did I go? Brazil. Yeah, but where did I go? Barcelona. Spain. I'm like, it's not Brazil. Brazil's all the way over there. But where did I go? Portuguese. Barcelona just came up when you said Brazil. Brazil, Wagwan. I'm so excited to go there one day, Ruber. I have already seen myself there. I know a lot of, melanated culture and energy is out there. A lot of roots are out there. A lot of delicious comida is out there. A lot of bye, 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 bye. Feel free to put us onto some Brazilian energy of what we must eat out there. Nigeria. Listen, have you been tuning into the Slum Flower? Mm, mm, mm. If you know, then you already know the type of time I'm on. Okay, legit, legit, legit. You giving me not legit, legit. Okay, nah, legit. What you legit about? What you legit with, baby? All right. God is over here. That says Newber block. It's like Ruber. It's like Ruber. Newber. All right, y'all. Listen, we are Day 26, 26, on oh no, not the essential prosperity, the power of your subconscious mind. Have you been keeping up? Okay, have you been reading in the playlist? All right. It's been giving a lot of incredible prayers, incredible mindset switches, incredible energies to tap into that is within. All right. To help heal your body and to help heal your loved one's body, right? From tapping into that source power within. It sure is. Yes. And we're gonna focus in right now, all right? I'm gonna focus on the to-do list. What's your to-do list? The black one. Oh, okay. You made your own to-do list. Okay. All right. The section that we are on today. No, we didn't jump here. Why? But this is gonna be fun. Why it's normal to be healthy, vital, and strong, and it's abnormal to be sick. Right now, God. All right. The section that we're on today is a continuation of how the body portrays the workings of the mind. All right. So we tune into the sympathetic and nervous sympathetic system, right? Which is all a part of the uh perdonema, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic system, which is all a part of the nervous system. And the difference between that and the conscious system, which is in the cerebral spine area. And yeah, it was going into the differences between the two and then how they're connected with each other. And we talked about the vagus nerve a little bit. And if you breathed it with us, then we did some humming, some right, which helps to regulate your vagus nerve, which is the longest nerve in the body and helps to really calm your system, your biological systems. All right. Yeah. When you have a when your body is calm, your mind is calm. When your mind is calmed, your body is calmed. Okay. And if you know what happens when you're calm versus when you're not calm, action wise, behavior, thoughts, decisions, beliefs about yourselves and others, etc., then go ahead and share that. If not with yourself, within your journals. Compromiso, if not with us all, within your journal, within your mind, within yourself, out loud in your own space and energy. What is the difference, right? Because there's a difference. All right. So it says a rather simple way of looking at the mental and physical interaction is to realize that your conscious mind grasps an idea which induces a corresponding vibration in your voluntary system of nerves. This in turn causes a similar current to be generated in your involuntary system of nerves, thus handing the idea over to your subconscious mind, which is the creative medium. This is how your thoughts become things. Okay. Thoughts become things. Yeah. 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 Anybody doesn't, anybody Jones, anybody did not, anybody, whether past or present, are unfamiliar with the fact that, with the truth that, with the idea that, with the belief that your thoughts create things. Yeah. Oh, I see you a puppy though, legit. That's a legit puppy. Let's see that. Okay, so every thought entertained by your conscious mind and accepted as true is sent by your brain to your solar plexus, the brain of your subconscious mind, right? Your willpower, will. I can and I will, right? That power there. So core work, it's muy importante. And the brain of your subconscious mind, I mean, compromiso, that's they're calling that the brain of your subconscious mind. And you already know if you've tuned into information about the digestive system being your second brain, right? So this is why my book is so lit because we're crossing over ancient information, religion, and neuroscience because pero we all saying the same thing. Just gotta see it more clearly. All right, every thought the one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. Every thought entertained by your conscious mind and accepted as true Right? Got to have the faith to believe, got to believe to have faith. It's sent by your brain to your solar plexus, the brain of your subconscious mind, to be made into your flesh and to be brought forth into your world as a reality, right? Something popped up and then it went away. Jono say wagwan. That was about. Listen, I'm glad y'all here in Live at 5. I mean, we live at 5 regardless, but it's litty. It's little when people in the building. All right, there's an intelligence which takes care of the body. This is the next section. When you study the cellular system and the structure of the organs, such as eyes, ears, heart, believe the liver down there, bladder, you learn they consist of groups of cells which form a group intelligence whereby they function together and are able to take orders and carry them out in deductive function at the suggestion of the mastermind, the conscious mind. Let me see, pero I'm not sure if they're going to be saying it next. I want to jump ahead, but I definitely thought of Dr. Bruce Lipton and Dr. Joe Dispenza, who has scientific proof and data in regards to this, and to help you see that cells, if you move cells that used to, run in the liver and you go bring them to the heart, they will change form. They will transform and say, okay, we're a heart liver now. I'm the heart cell now. What we doing? What we doing? Okay, let me rock with you, right? Which also brings us to the double slit experiment that says, yo, when you look at that light, the light is changed based on who's observing it, what is being observed by. A careful study of the single celled organisms shows you what goes on in your complex body. Though the monocellular organism has no organs, it still gives evidence of mind action and reaction, performing the basic functions of movement, alimentation, alimentation, alimentation. Anyone got the word? Given wagwan. Alimentation, assimilation, and elimination. Many say there is an intelligence which will take care of your body if you let it alone, right? If you go and get your body back in an alkaline state, if you go in nature, if you go and, give your body back in a space of harmony, it will repair, right? It will rewire. Stop. I'm done. I'm done my to-do list. Okay. A number block. Enjoy that. So done. Okay. And remember, right? Your body is made up of tissues and organs, right? And then those tissues and organs are made up of cells. And those cells are made up of molecules, and those molecules are made up of subatomic particles, right? And those particles are made up of are energy, right? So many say there's yes, that is true. But the difficulty is that the conscious mind always interferes with its five sense evidence based on outer appearances, leading to the sway of false beliefs, fears, and mere opinion. When fear, false beliefs, and negative patterns are made to register in your subconscious mind through psychological, emotional conditioning, there is no other course open to the subconscious mind except to act on the blueprint specifications offered it. All right, next section. The subconscious mind works continually for the common good. The subjective self within you works continually for the general, I would like to say great, because I don't love the good and bad terminology. So the greatness. Reflecting an innate principle of harmony behind all things. Your subconscious mind has its own will. I just said willpower, right? The second brain. And it is very real. It is a very real something in itself. It acts night and day, whether you act upon it or not. It is the builder of your body, but you cannot see, hear, or feel it building. As all this is a silent process, your subconscious has a life of its own, which is always moving toward harmony, health, and peace. This is the divine norm within it, seeking expression through you at all times. Oh, like the number blocks we built together? And also, okay. A cluster of stars. Look in the mirror and say, science things. STAR star. Give these. All right, go. All right. So here we go. And just remember, like, what's your takeaway on that? Right? That you want to remember that, hey, there is, I mean, if you missed yesterday, that there was a fire of San Francisco and people who they called crippled and who were bedridden. What do they call them? Laymen or something like, what do they call it? What I'm call them? They weren't walking, they weren't moving, they weren't going nowhere, they weren't doing nothing. And guess what? So many of them got up and started helping to save people's lives during that time, right? Because you have that innate energy, you have that source energy, God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna. ¿Qué te pasa? Okay, go and sing to yourself out there, no man. Well, it's not. What do we talk about with clashing sounds in one space? It's not the vibes. I'm not gonna say. So yeah, if you want to heal, if you want to be prosperous, if you want to thrive, if you want to be peaceful, if you want to be purposeful, if you want to be passionate, if you want to be sensual, if you want to be all the things, it's all within us, right? That's why we don't say need because everything we need we have. It literally is within us. Yeah, activating that, tapping into that, letting that really show itself and allowing it ourselves to receive that. That's the work. How man interferes with innate principle of harmony. To think correctly, God, first of all, why all of a sudden when I'm speaking, now you want to be in here and now you want to make sound in here? You usually are on the bed doing your own thing. So don't come over here and start to get upset energy because I'm not allowing you and your voice to overpower what I'm doing and what I'm sharing with everyone. That's not it. You have enough space out there to sing as much as you want. You don't have to be upset about not singing. You're free to go and sing. You're limiting yourself from limitations. You're limiting yourself. We limit ourselves. Okay? Your source ain't blocking the abundance. Source is always abundant. Source is always sending the abundance. If we're not feeling the abundance, that's on us. Uh, when my account was negative 33, it wasn't source sending not sending no money. It was me not tapping in. Okay? So yeah, you have plenty of opportunity and space to do whatever you want to freely. But there's a boundary right here to not have those sounds clashing with one another. I know you won't, but I'm saying I would love for you to still be free to feel free to sing and do what you want to do. But and know that you're free to do that out there. You do not have to choose to limit yourself in here when you have space out there to do whatever you want to do. And if you're choosing not to sing, you're free to do that too. Just know that that's you choosing that. It's not because mama's saying not to sing. That's because you, God, you are saying I don't want to sing. I want to sing in here, and because I'm not allowed to do it my way, right? Right? If source isn't, that's why you don't have to ask source. Oh, what's the how? What's the how to the million? What's the how to the this? What's the how to the that? Like there's multiple ways it can happen, right? You're not going to limit to yourself to say, well, to get the house that I want, I got to, work these hours and I got to do this thing. This is the only pathway to get it. That's false. That's limitation. When somebody can gift you a house, when you can win $1 million for a house, when you can step into your passion and purpose even more, and that money come even quicker than you working hard because you're working smarter. Like there's so many ways it could occur. Right, guys? So you're more than welcome to go and do what you want to do, okay? Okay. Okay, whenever you're ready. Yeah. Source is just waiting on us, right? Oh, okay, okay. Add a Q&A sticker. Favorite type of music? Try it. Oh, okay, let's try it. Oh, it's gonna be right there though. Oh no, 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 no. Wait, no. Okay, undo. No, 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 no. Back. Okay. All right, let's get back to it. How many? Oh, excuse me. How a person, because I do not love using the man or woman, or if anything, we use woman. But how a person, how a human, how a human woman interferes with the innate principle of harmony. Let's see. How do we interfere? Look, that's a Q and A. Pop that back up. Oh, that's a games. How do you interfere with your own harmony? Listen, I know how I interfere with my own harmony. Baby, them thoughts. Okay, Jono say I'm not gonna figure out right now how to do the Q and A. But think about that to yourself. Put that in your journal, right? How do I interfere with my harmony? Right? And it's not to say we're not meant to get angry at things sometimes or get sad about things sometimes, right? Energy, emotions. We have different things that come up at sometimes, but sitting on that and rotating and not alchemizing that and like letting it sit within us and then muster and then lay into our fascia and our muscle and then become imprinted and then eventually some dis-ease, some disharmony occurring because we are not transmuting that. Come on now, how you doing it? To think correctly, scientifically, we must know the truth. To know the truth is to be in harmony with the infinite intelligence and power of your subconscious mind, which is always moving life word. Every thought or action which is not harmonious, whether through ignorance or design, will result in discord and limitation of all kinds. Scientists inform us that you build a new body every 11 months. So you are really only 11 months old from your from a physical standpoint. And I use 11 months. I use young instead of old in every age range. If you build defects back into your body by thoughts of fear, anger, jealousy, and ill will, you have no one to blame but yourself. You are the sum total of your own thoughts. You can keep from entertaining negative thought and imagery. The way to get rid of darkness is with light. The way to overcome cold is with heat. The way to overcome the negative thought is to substitute the good thought. Affirm the good, and the bad will vanish. Why it's normal to be healthy, vital, and strong. It's abnormal to be sick. We don't use the word sick in this house either. Okay. And let's just read what it says. All right. What we do use is unwell, out of balance, even though the body's still in balance when it's fighting germs, it's its own version of balance. But we mostly use unwell. The average child born into the world is perfectly healthy with all its organs functioning perfectly. This is the normal state, and we should remain healthy, vital, and strong. The instinct of self-preservation is the strongest instinct of your nature, and it constitutes a most potent, ever-present, and constantly operative truth inherent in your nature. It is, therefore, obvious that all your thoughts, ideas, and beliefs must operate with greater potentiality when they are in harmony with the innate life principle in you, which is forever seeking to preserve and protect you along all lines. It follows from this that normal conditions can be restored with greater ease and certainty than abnormal conditions can be induced. It is abnormal to be sick. It simply means you are going against the stream of life and thinking negatively. The law of life is the law of growth. All nature testifies to the operation of this law by silently, constantly expressing itself in the law of growth. Where there is growth and expression, there must be life. Where there is life, there must be harmony. And where there's harmony, there is perfect health. Now, I thought about, well, what about when plants die? Like, everything is not always growing. But then I thought about, well, once it dies, it goes back in the soil and it's going to grow into something new, right? So I guess it is continuously growing in life word motion, right? If your thought is in harmony with the creative principle of your subconscious mind, you are in tune with the innate principle of harmony. If you entertain thoughts which are not in accordance with the principle of harmony, these thoughts cling to you, harass you, worry you, and finally bring about disease and, if persisted in, possibly death. In the healing of disease, you must increase the inflow and distribution of the vital forces of your subconscious mind throughout your system. This can be done by eliminating thoughts of fear, worry, anxiety, jealousy, hatred, and every other destructive thought, which tends to tear down and destroy your nerves and glands. Body tissue, which controls the elimination of all waste material. Oh, those are body tissues. Yeah, which controls the elimination of all waste materials. So, EFT, y'all. EFT, emotional freedom techniques. That's stuff with the tapping, right? Emotional acupuncture. When you announce what's been going on with your life and affirm how much you love and accept yourself, and then you affirm what you want to replace and rewire the thoughts you want to replace and rewire. Oh.
It's a dinosaur that lives under the water.
Mm.
I recall what's called again.
The dinosaur that lives under the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recall that one either.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Flip.
Okay.
You know what's called? I think it's
A what source?
Pelagiasaurus.
Okay.
Every every animal and dinosaur has a us at the end.
A lot of them do.
All of them.
Diplodocus. Okay.
Yep.
The one that flies, pterodactyl.
They use the O sound.
Mm-hmm.
So that's incorrect. Oh, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, no, a lot of them definitely have the us, but yet not all of them.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Most of them. A lot of them. When we go back to the Bronx Zoo, we'll explore that dinosaur section again.
There's no dinosaur section.
Oh, you don't recall? That was quite some time ago.
There is.
Okay, yeah.
I remember
Yeah?
actually.
You read it too. All right, last segment here. Love you, baby. All right. POTS diseased, cured. Again, if you are new to this book, there are so many cures that were cured due to the power of the subconscious mind. Not because any medicine was taken, but due to things like hypnosis, due to things like affirmations, due to things ultimately of the belief of the doctor and the belief of the patient within the doctor that they were going to be healed. And it's the same thing as your faith in whichever religious decree that you're vibing with. If you believe, if the spider bite you and you believe God's gonna excuse me, what did mine say? Yeshua heal you, and another person you believe you get bit by the same spider and you believe Allah gonna heal you, right? And then the third person you want to come in, and you say, hey, and me get bit by the spider too, and Buddha gonna heal me, right? And all three of you are healed. All of you get healed. What healed y'all? Your belief healed you. This is the placebo effect, right? because you believed that you were going to be healed by whatsoever was on the other side of the healing. It don't matter. It's because you believe, and the whatsoever is on the other side of the healing that you believe it actually lives within you. So you having that faith, right, to believe that that was going to happen. You believed because you had that faith. That's what made it happen. It wasn't anything external to you. And that's the focus of all of this work. Is that it's not external, belong within, go within, and update your inner operating system, your iOS, the way that you see the world, the way that you see yourself, the way that you see you have access to, the way that what you believe is possible for you and your generations to come. Yeah, it's not because we on this bus and we riding around in the Bronx and we seeing all these, dirtiness and this and that we say like, oh, this is my world. This is the as best as it gets. It's not. It's not. It's not. Oh, I just see, the people who are traveling and in the most luxurious homes and living their most sweetest life. They're all low melanated, aka white, and they're the ones that get that. We don't. No, we get that in Nigeria. We get that in Brazil. We get that all over. It's not limited to one gender. It's not limited to one hue, HUE, one human race, one part of the human race. It's not. It's truly not. Yet our programming, our conditioning, what we've been wired to believe about what is accessible to us, that's how where the problem lies. Okay. They'd be like, what's the problem you're solving in your business? Right to there. Dame un momento. Okay. I gotta add my internet on to get this working. I'm gonna write it down then.
It's
All right. Appreciate you and your patience. Write that down. No, I was talking to the people. Some people tapping in. It's happening live at 5. Live at 5. Live at Cinco. Live at Sunk.
Cinco.
All right. Pott's disease cured. In the Nautilus magazine of March 1917, there appears an article about a boy suffering from Pott's disease or tuberculosis of the spine, who had a remarkable healing. His name was Frederick Elias Andrews of Indianapolis, now minister of Unity School of Christianity, Kansas City, Missouri. His physician pronounced him incurable. I love this because I'm actually helping to heal one of my sis who has something that is also incurable. And when I say I am just I just keep visualizing the day that she called me and said, yo, sis, I went to the doctor. Like, I feel emotional already. I went to the doctor, sis. I could hear her just stop in her silence. And me just start bawling, like, I know what you're about to say, sis. Because I've been praying for your healing every day. And not praying in a way that's like I pray in the scientific prayer. Go back there. Go listen to the other chapters, yo. 2 pages a day. The scientific prayer, like when you really tune down, you slow your energy, you slow your mind, you slow your voice, you get into your own hypnotic phase, and you just speak the truth. That's it, really. Get the boss of you, all right?
Yeah. It's okay. It's on my mind. Outside need a whale.
Oh, a beluga whale, a killer whale, a dolphin.
Okay, killer whale.
Okay. Lloyd, how do you spell whale?
WAEHLE.
So write it down and see how that comes out. All right, so shout out to my sis. Shout out to my sis. Okay. Being one now, I'm sure she's not the only. I'm sure she's not the only. Okay. But healing herself of an incurable disease. Okay. Because she tapped in with source within. Okay.
What else?
Here we go. He began. What did that say?
What?
Not what you want it to say. What does it say?
It's wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Well, 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 well.
Is it E?
That W definitely got to stay though. Don't have to. Yeah. All right. He began to pray and form a crooked, twisted, and from a crooked, twisted cripple going about on hands and knees, he became a strong, straight, well formed man. Maybe length of my back, okay? Length of the spine, sweetie. He created his own affirmation, mentally absorbing the qualities he needed. He affirmed over and over again, many times a day, I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Bars, right? He persevered and said that his prayer was the last utterance on his lips at night and the first in the rising. He prayed for others also by sending out thoughts of love and help. This attitude of mind and way of prayer returned to him multiple many times. His faith and perseverance paid off with big dividends. When thoughts of fear, anger, jealousy, or envy drew his attention, he would immediately start his counteracting force of affirmation going in his mind. His subconscious mind responded accordingly, according to the nature of his habitual thinking. This is the meaning of the statement in the Bible: go thy way, thy faith hath made thee whole. Mark 10:52. I mean, what's greater than this book? Seriously. What's your main takeaway? Again, feel free for write it in the comment, but more off you for write it in your journal. Again, I don't business about a comment. I business about you doing the inner work. So we could be outside. You want to be outside? You want to travel the world? You want to have multi-million-dollar home them? You want to have land and car them and shopping and food and connect and help build your community and such and such and such for generations to come. Then you have to go inside yourself. You know, you know, you know, you know, you know. Right. I'm not saying nothing new. I'm not saying to tell you nothing that you don't know. It's something that you know that I'm just reminding you, right? You know what we got to do. It's just be to work out. We work. But it's work either way. So go ahead and do the inner work because baby. You're gonna have to do the work anyways. So you wanna go outside and go do somebody work day in and day out that stress out your body, stress out your mind. You don't have much time with yourself and with your loved ones and then you just go drink and go smoke and go kill up your body and mind and spirit and thing and thing. Or you just want to just sit down with yourself no man. And take your journey no man. And go right and go track your habits no man. And see what you do with your time and your energy no man. Right? And a girl and a man and a girl. No, no, we're not doing girl. Woman. Because if I gotta do a man, I got to go and say a girl. No, compromise. So it's just so it's natural for me. All right. All right. You ready?
What?
3, 2, 1.
Here you go. On 1, 2, 3. Here you go. On 1, 2.
Feel the tickle, feel the touch.
That sounded like it. She really tickles on my phone.
Mm.
I made a dolphin.
Wow.
You spelled it too.
Yeah, you spelled it with the other way that we pronounce the f.
Fin.
Yeah, well, I didn't say fin. I said f.
Oh, is it T?
Yeah, and p with and what else?
And IN.
What's p? How you? What's p pronounced like? Just p.
It's mostly. I know. So mostly P is pronounced like.
Right. So when do we use p and it's pronounced like f?
It's because that you sometimes use it like a silent letter.
Yeah, but what's the other letter that you add with it to make it sound like f?
F. You know what?
Mira, mira, mira. Breathe. One, don't wipe that on your shirt. Don't you wipe it on all of that on your shirt. What other words sound like f and they're not with the f?
Um, Pharmacy.
And how do you spell pharmacy?
P A.
Mm-mm. There's another letter that's next to the p that makes the when you put that two together, they do the f. Because the p by itself don't do the f. If you do pa, that's p, right?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm not sure.
Mm. How about you go write some letters? P and then A. And does that say pho? Okay. P and then B. Does that say pho?
No, that's
P and a C. Does that say pho?
no.
The P and a D. Does that say pho?
That put it.
P and a E. Does that say pho?
No, that's pet.
P and a G. Does that say pho?
No,
P and a H. Does that say pho?
I think so.
So write it out. Out of all the letters so far, that one sounds the most accurate. So put some
A little bit. I mostly use it for coloring in the dolphin. I'll use the black one.
okay, and it'll just need some time to get you spec up. It'll
Yeah.
like conscious parenting in there. It's very easy to teach. What is coming to my mind is, like this quartz and this
Got here.
rest,
Just the with the black one.
all this other stuff coming up.
Hmm.
and Matsusoya to just praise away. You know, I don't even want to.
Oh, and also phone.
Mm-hmm.
But was another silent?
Mm-hmm. So, and it's like,
Yeah.
I want to pray for that person too.
Now the A?
For which one you're spelling now?
Pharmacy.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Got farm.
Mm-hmm.
A.
Mm-hmm.
C.
Mm-hmm.
Y.
Mm-hmm.
And next phone.
May I show your work when you're done?
So you what?
May I show your work to everyone? What you're writing?
I spell that. I know there's a yeah that. But
Mm.
I know that there's two letters before that last letter.
Mm.
So what are the letters? Can you tell me? Or no, where?
Not right now.
N?
There's an N in there.
Like next to the E?
Is it?
Wait, next to the O. One more letter. Now where it is.
Remember what we were talking about with the dog?
I know what would help me. I sent free workbook. I spelled saxophone already.
Wait, and before you do that, remember you already spelled pharmacy, and we talked about dolphin, and you brought up phone, saying that they were all similar in some way.
Because that they have silent letters.
Okay, so where's the silent letter in your?
Well, this is already the silent letter. The P.
Oh, yes, true, true, true. What's making it sound like a F though?
It's because that it, it's it's silent.
Well, if it was silent without the P, it would just be own.
Yeah.
But it's not just own.
Yeah. Wait, is it another N? Wait, not double anthem.
Mm-mm.
So I'll just get it.
No, you did pharmacy.
Is it M?
Delete, erase it. Let's start over.
It's what?
What you got pwn so far.
The N?
Everything pwn. Mhm. Yes, mind your pharmacy because I want to take a picture of that.
Yeah.
Let me show that before we continue.
Well, it looks backwards on the camera.
It does. Yeah, your handwriting's so lit. So proud of you.
Yeah.
So proud of you for picking up phone too and dolphin and pharmacy. Now what does dolphin, pharmacy, and phone have in common?
It's because they have silent letters.
Well, dolphin. No, dolphin doesn't have a silent letter. And actually phone doesn't either.
It does.
Mm-mm. Where? Oh, it does. It does. But what is a silent letter in there?
Silent letter.
Well, technically it does and it doesn't because what does this sound make?
So the P makes the sound pharmacy.
Is it the P only?
Yes.
No, it's the PH.
Oh, yeah.
The PH. So underline the PH. And put, what does that sound make? So put that letter underneath.
F.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, got that.
Okay. So now you know that every time you're saying a word that has a sound of an F, if it's not written with an F, then more than likely it's going to be written with a,
P.
and what else?
H. PH. Like
Mhm.
in pharmacy.
Yeah, because it's the P and the H together that is creating this sound.
Sound.
Yeah.
It's like F, but so much different.
Mm-hmm.
Like yes.
So go ahead and spell phone now with that knowledge. Don't put your naked butt on this table.
Oh. Yes.
You got it.
Now how I spell dolphin?
You got it because you were spelling dolphin before. You only just had the F instead of the
P.
and the.
H.
All right, yeah.
Peace, love, prosperity.
Peace. Hasta mañana. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. What's it called? Like, comment, subscribe. And go on my website, mochamedicine.com. Go on my resources tab, mochamedicine.com/mamas, mocha/medicine/trading if you got that life, mocha/medicine/business if you're building your business, mocha/medicine/goddess rising, goddess-rising. Uh, may I share? Yeah.
That's a cool drawing with the line there, but anyways, that line.
For sure. There you go. Okay. Whew. Peace out.
Peace, love, prosperity.